Good morning, St. Paul's. Today is Wednesday, September 10th, and you're watching Wolf TV, bringing you the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything in between. We are live, and we have a great show for you today. Here are the announcements for today. Free physicals will be held tomorrow after school in the new gym. You will not be allowed to participate in sports if your athletic paperwork is not complete and turned in to Ms. Claire. Please take advantage of these free physicals if you have not taken care of this already. Tuxedos to Go will be in the new gym lobby at lunch today. Tomorrow will be the first teacher appreciation lunch. They'll be serving shrimp and chicken fettuccine. Senior safety Aiden Brooks has been nominated by the Sports Illustrated website as Louisiana High School Player of the Week. Please go to the high school on SL webpage to vote for him. Polls close on Sunday, September 14th. The Fix-It Club will meet Friday at lunch in Mr. Arbo's room, 202. All are welcome and invited to join us as we prepare to roam the campus looking for things that don't work. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, but if it is, we'll be on the job. Now let's look at today's news. Immigration enforcement is heating up in Los Angeles and Chicago as federal agents ramp up raids and deportations under President Trump's latest crackdown. In Los Angeles, the Supreme Court just lifted restrictions on ICE, allowing agents to stop people without reasonable suspicion. That means race, language, or job type can now be used to justify a stop. Many critics are saying that this opens the door to racial profiling and unconstitutional searches, with some people calling the ruling needlessly cruel in putting thousands of innocent people at risk. Meanwhile in Chicago, ICE launched a new operation targeting undocumented immigrants accused of crimes. This operation was made to bring peace, but local leaders are disagreeing, saying that the raids are hurting families and creating fear. Activists report that even U.S. citizens have been mistakenly detained. ICE has deported over 207,000 people nationwide, with more than 70% having no criminal record in 2025. The White House says it's about law and order, that many communities are quick to disagree, stating that it feels more like fear, division, and a fight for dignity. Now it's time for Faculty of the Day. Let's spin that old wheel.
Welcome to Faculty of the Day, and say it with me. Spin that wheel! Congratulations to Coach Smith. You're the Faculty of the Day.
Overnight on Monday, Israel carried out more attacks on Hamas leadership, this time in Doha, Qatar. The sources didn't say who was targeted, but Hamas leaders have been used in the Qatar capital as headquarters for years. Shortly after the explosion, the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, put out a statement that it had targeted senior leadership of Hamas in a precise strike. The IDF worked alongside Shin Bet Security Agency, the Internal Security and Counterintelligence Service of the Israeli government. A senior Hamas official confirmed to CNN that the group's negotiators were targeted in Doha. This attack marks the first time that Israel has launched an unknown operator in Qatar. Now here comes Wolf TV Trivia.
This is your captain, baby.
Blake Bortles, in my opinion, one of the most improved quarterbacks in football.
Sports.
You want diaper dandies?
Sports.
What about Michael Beasley?
Sports.
You cannot be serious.
Sports.
I'm gonna have to break out one of my Dipsy Doo Dunkaroos, baby.
Sports.
Now let's look at today's sports news. This week in fantasy football was probably one of the most unexpected weeks we've had in a long time. Quite a few players made a name for themselves in Week 1. Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers, and Daniel Jones were all players who we never expected to do well. Justin Fields racked up 29.5 points with a projected 17 points. Aaron Rodgers was projected to get only 12.9 points, but he collected 25.7 points. And finally, the most unexpected player, Daniel Jones, racked up 29.5 points while he was only projected to get 15 points. Is this just a one-time thing, or will they be able to stay consistent? We will keep you updated as the season goes on.
In Week 1 of the NFL, we had some interesting matchups. The Los Angeles Chargers took on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chargers pulled off an upset win with the score being 27-21. Justin Herbert had one of the best games of his career. Herbert completed 25 to 34 of his passes and threw for 318 yards with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. Another interesting game was the Steelers versus the Jets, with the Steelers winning 34 to 32. Aaron Rodgers had an outstanding game. He went 22 of 30 for passes and threw for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields also had a very good game, completing 16 to 22 passes and passing for 218 yards and 1 touchdown in the air and 2 in the running game.
Caitlin Clark will be ruled out for the remainder of the 2025 season. Clark tweeted on X saying, "I hope to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back." Clark sustained a right groin injury earlier this summer in the final minute of a game against the Connecticut Sun on July 15, 2025, causing her to sit out for the All-Star game. The Indiana Fever confirmed the rule out in a press release on Thursday, September 4th. The 2024 number 1 pick appeared in 13 games this regular season with an average of 16.5 points, 8.8 assists, and 5 rebounds per game to help the Fever lead to a WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Now it's time for History Today.
Now let's take a look at the world of entertainment. Small Sliders is the new slider joint that opened on Covington Highway 190. This restaurant opened on August 26, 2025, with its base of the restaurant being built out of cargo containers. The food, in my opinion, was incredible. The sliders by themselves have a buttery bun with a cheesy patty in between. I personally find that dipping the sliders into their spicy queso gives that enhanced flavor with a kick of heat. The menu ranges from selecting a 2, 3, or 4 slider combo. The combo comes with crispy Cajun waffle fries and a regular drink. The large combo, however, comes with a large drink along with the 4 sliders and fries. You can also eat an extra patty and bacon to make your sliders even better. These combos have a decent price to them while not being too expensive, but just being right to have the food fulfill your needs of hunger. The last thing is the milkshakes. The milkshakes are fantastic with the addition of the new Dr. Pepper milkshake. I highly recommend visiting this place and getting yourself a slider combo with queso. Now it's time for the song of the day.
Hey there, Wolves. I'm Grayson Hansberger, and I want to welcome you back to Hansberger FM. This week's album is one that my dad showed to me last summer, and it instantly captured my attention. That being Breakfast in America by Supertramp. First off, I just want to say this album is absolutely spectacular. It's an awesome 70s rock album with some stellar keyboard play. Standout tracks include Casual Conversations, The Logical Song, and Oh Darling. But the best song on the album is 100% Goodbye Stranger. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that this is one of the best songs of all time. When I first heard it, I was immediately enthralled by the build-up of the song and its eventual peak that is the solo. This solo is the greatest guitar solo I have ever heard. It's not the most complex solo, but my God is it good. Every time it comes on in my playlist, I turn the volume all the way up and roll the windows down. Top 10 best feelings I've ever felt. In all, I give Breakfast in America a 7.5 out of 10. Also, rest in peace to Rick Davies, the lead singer of Supertramp, who died a few days ago. You will be missed.
Here's our joke for the day. Hey Grayson,
What's up?
why did the photo go to jail?
Why?
It was framed.
Very funny.
That's our show for today, Wolves. Thank you for watching Wolf TV, and until next time, let's make it a great day.